Namaste. My name is Nick. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute Vinyasa practice. Let's get started in a seated position. So you could sit like I am on your shins, you could cross your legs, really any seat will work. Sit up tall, close your eyes, and feel that you're starting your practice today by first consciously stopping. And stop the flow of momentum and movement. Stop the busyness of your thoughts. And let go of the need for this practice to look or feel a certain way. And instead let it be an opportunity for you to show up in a way that's authentic, with a sense of curiosity as you explore yourself in space today. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Pause the breath at the top. Through the nose, exhale the air back out. In through the nose. Pause at the top. Through the nose, exhale. One more time, inhale. Pause. And exhale. And blink your eyes open, make your way up onto your hands and your knees. Find a quadruped position, and then circle your shoulders over your hands a few times. Start warming up into your wrists. Feel all edges of your palms root down into the floor. Feel your fingertips grip down. And then reverse directions. And then flip your fingers to face away from one another. You might even widen your hands a touch. Start leaning from side to side. Then we'll continue this motion, but get the shoulders a little bit more active. So the next time that you're leaning over towards your right hand, sink your chest down towards the floor. Lean over towards your left hand, lift the chest up. And continue this action with a bit more of a circle now, adding in the protraction and retraction of your shoulders. Go the other way. And pause in the center. Take your right hand, turn the palm up so all 10 fingers point in the same direction. And then lean from side to side a few times. Make a fist with the right hand, shake it out. And then open the hand. Change. Left palm faces up, lean side to side a few times. Make a fist with your left hand, shake it out. And then open the fist. Then find a neutral position with all 10 fingers pointing forward. Tuck your toes, inhale, reach the chest out long. Exhale, round into the upper back, pull the tailbone down towards your knees. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, round, press the back of the heart up towards the sky. One more, cow pose, inhale. And cat pose, exhale. And find a neutral position, a little bit of protraction through the shoulders here. Hover the knees up off the floor just 1 inch, finding a floating tabletop. Steady yourself into your breath. Feel this pretty dramatic shift from mellow into more powerful, and allow yourself to feel for changing gears without changing the tone to your breath. Raise your left leg up off the floor and extend it back behind you. Keep that left leg straight and the right knee close to the floor if you can for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the left toes down on 1. Raise your right leg up and back. Bend the knee and open up the hip with your right heel. Reach over to the left side of the room. And as you do, spin the right armpit down, press back to the top of the left thigh. You're going to end up in a lizard lunge from here. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Climb up onto your fingertips. Reach the chest forward. Flex the right foot. Squeeze your right knee into your right upper arm. And then roll to the pinky toe side of the foot. Press the knee away from you. 2 more times. Squeeze the knee in. Open up. Last one, squeeze in. Open up. Set the left knee down onto the floor, base down into your left palm, and then with your right forearm, you can go against the inside of the knee, or with the hand, you have a little bit more range of motion. Steady out your breath. Squeeze the left glute, press the right pinky toe down. Go ahead and set the right hand down onto the floor, just a tiny bit, shift the hips back so that your right leg can meet your left in tabletop. And then press down through the hands, hover the knees up off the floor. Same idea here. Maintain the physical activation. Soften into the breath. And lift the right foot up. Extend the right leg back behind you. Try to keep the left knee close to the floor. Lift the heart up. 3, 2, 1. Right toe set down to the floor. Pick your left leg up. Bend the knee. Turn the hips to the right side of the room. Spin your left armpit down and press back to the top of your right thigh. Lizard. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Climb up onto the tips of the fingers. Lean the collarbones forward. Press your left knee into your left upper arm to start. And then open up away. Hug the knee in. Open up to the side. One more. Open up, or squeeze in rather. Now open up. Set the right knee down. Base through the right hand, and again, use your left forearm to press away, or your hands. Lift the sternum up. Press your right arm down into your hand. Feel your right ribs move towards your right elbow crease, or right elbow tip rather. And then release. Left hand down, lean back so that it's a bit easier to get the left knee back. And then find downward facing dog. So you've already done this posture with the leg lifted. Now feel it with all 4 limbs grounded down into the floor. If you want to make any movements, any adjustments, and explore, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, steady yourself here for 3 breaths. Let's do one more. Rise up onto your toes, look between your hands, walk your feet forward to the front of the mat. As you arrive there, come up halfway and inhale. Fold down over your legs as you exhale. Rise up to standing, inhale. And then pull your hands down to heart as you exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Fold forward over the legs as you exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Step back to plank pose as you exhale. Lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, pick the chest up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips and thighs back. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your thumbs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise to stand. Press off of your heels to reach up. And then pull your hands to prayer at your heart as you exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms out. Exhale, hinge and fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, back to plank pose. Lower all the way or halfway down to the floor. Inhale over the toes, lift the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press the hips and thighs back. Inhale deeply here. And then exhale to bend your knees, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, rise to stand, press and reach up. Exhale, thumbs to prayer. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or hop, bottom of a push-up. Inhale, curve the spine. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. Then raise your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Take your right foot forward to the front of the mat between your hands. Lower the left knee to the floor. Rise up into a crescent lunge. Reach the fingertips up. And then set the fingertips down. Lift the left knee. Push the hips back in space without changing your stance. Come into a high lunge so the left leg stays lifted. Press the right heel down. Sweep the arms up overhead. Try to pull your bottom ribs back away from your right knee, reaching forward. And then pray your hands, lean forward into the right leg. Glide your left foot forward, chair pose. Inhale, arms stretch up overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Bottom of a push-up as you exhale, step or hop back. Inhale over the toes. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Raise the left leg up with an inhale, three-legged dog. And step your left foot forward as you exhale, lower the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fingertips down, lift and straighten the legs. High lunge, bend the left knee, press off your left heel to come up. Again, try to feel bottom of your ribs pull back away from your left knee, which reaches forward. And pray your hands without using too much pressure on the right foot. Lean forward, glide forward, chair pose. Reach the arms up overhead. And then fold forward down over your legs. Halfway up, lengthen out. Bottom of a push-up as you exhale, step or hop back. Upward facing, inhale, curve the spine. And downward facing, press the hips and thighs back. Take a few breaths here. We're going to repeat that same sequence, but build off it just a little bit. Raise your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Come to plank pose this time. Bring your right knee to the outside of your right upper arm. As it gets there, squeeze the knee tightly against your arm. Up and back, three-legged dog. And then right foot forward, crescent lunge. Left knee comes down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower your fingertips. Straighten the legs as best as you can. High lunge, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Pray your hands and lean forward, step forward, but this time rise up onto your toes. Squeeze the knees, the ankles together. Press your knees forward and start to lean your torso back so your body becomes a little bit more upright. You can reach your hands forward out in front of you if you want, or keep them in tight to your heart. Another breath here. Good, set the heels down, fold over your legs. Halfway up, inhale. And then bottom of a push-up as you exhale, step or hop back. Upward facing, curve the spine. And downward facing dog, press the hips back. Raise your left leg up towards the sky, single leg down dog. Rock to plank pose, left knee to the outside of your left upper arm. Once you get there, give it a tight squeeze. Up and back, three-legged dog. And then crescent lunge, left foot forward, right knee down to the floor. With your breath, inhale to come up. And then exhale, press the hips and thighs back. High lunge, sweep and rise up. Hands to prayer, lean forward, glide forward, chair pose, rise up onto your toes, and squat down, hips all the way towards your heels. This time, take your knees wide apart. Bring the elbows to the insides of the knees. Keep the hands off the floor for a moment. Squeeze the knees and the arms together. Reach your chest towards your thumbs just a touch. And then stay here or set the hands down. Lift the hips up. Lean the weight into your hands. Float the feet up off the floor, crow pose. All right, step or hop back. Vinyasa to downward facing dog. And set the knees down onto the floor. Set your hips back to your heels. Rest your hands in your lap. Take a few deep breaths to slow everything down before we continue on. Even if you don't physically need this rest, use it as an opportunity to maintain self-awareness. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Pause your breath at the top. And through the mouth, sigh it out. And seal up your lips. Let's continue on from there. Hands down to the floor. Three-legged dog. Rock forward into a plank pose. And then bring your right knee to the outside of your right upper arm like we did a bit earlier. Squeeze the knee in against the arm. Reach your collarbones forward. And then see if you can keep your knee forward. Just lift it off of the arm so it's floating to the side. Don't let your hips drop any lower. And go up and back, three-legged dog. And step forward, right foot outside of your right hand. Shorten up your stance a bit, drop the left knee down. And then do a little hamstring curl, so with your left foot lift up. And then point your foot to the right so that your hips turn to face the left. Modified side angle pose, left arm lifts up towards the sky. Some of you might choose to stay here. If you want to work on the bind, left arm is going to go behind your back. Right arm can come around. I'm not going to do the full bind because I might accidentally hit my pack and that'll be a disaster. But either way, if you're taking half, full bind, or no bind, roll your ribs open. Press your right knee in against your arm. Hug your hip into the middle of the mat. And then stay strong in your right heel. And rise up into a kneeling warrior 2. And you're going to take your hands around to the back of the mat. As you do, you're going to let your toes pivot around towards the front of the mat. Pick the left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Stay here or lower your left foot towards the floor back behind you, taking a back bend. Let's point both toes back. Press the hips up, drive the heels down, and then reach the left hand forward. And circle back around into a three-legged dog, left leg up towards the sky. And with the big step, left foot comes to the left thumb, high lunge. Press the heel down, rise up. Pair your hands and twist, right elbow to the top of the left thigh. Lean your skull away from your right heel. Press the right arm and the left leg together, spin the chest up. If you want to do variations here, feel free to take them. And then rise up. Turn all 10 toes to face the side of the mat. Pivot your right toes to face forward. Bend your right knee. Open the arms up. And then reach for opposite elbows up above your head. Peaceful warrior. Lean the upper body up and back. Press your elbows behind you a bit. Feel your hips drop underneath you. Big breaths into the side of the body. And then come back through center, lower both hands to the inside of your right foot. So kind of right back where we started. Option number 1 here, lower your left knee down to the floor. Sit your hips low, walk the hands forward, work down towards your elbows. Option number 2, if you want to work a bit more actively and build some strength in your mobility, hands are going to come onto the floor. You'll lift your left knee up, lean forward, and do a few push-ups with the legs in lizard. Right, working chin towards the floor out in front of you. Option number 3, you're going to hike your right shoulder underneath your right leg. Lean forward, bend your arms, and then drop your left ribs onto your left elbow as you extend the right leg out. And then some of you might get that lift off with the left foot. Either way, one more breath. And then make your way back towards downward facing dog. If that includes a vinyasa, let it include a vinyasa. Rock forward into plank pose. And then left knee to the outside of the left upper arm. Squeeze the knee into the arm to start. And then try to keep the knee forward. Lift the knee off of the arm. Keep the hips up. Reach back, three-legged dog. And with your left foot outside of the left hand, lower the right knee down, bring it a little bit forward, and then curl the right heel up, point the toes to the left, side angle pose. So again, half, full binds, any variation you want. Keep pressing your left knee and your left arm together. Lean the upper body back. Rise up into a kneeling warrior 2. And then turn all 10, take your fingers to face the back of the mat. You'll turn your toes around, right leg raises up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Prefer to stay here or drop the heel back, point the toes back, pick your hips up, stretch the right hand out. Three-legged dog, left leg goes up. And then right foot's going to come forward to the front of the mat. Rise up into a high lunge. Bring your hands to prayer and twist. Left elbow top of your right thigh. Lean the skull away from your left heel. And press your right knee and your left arm together. Then if you have those variations, take them again on this side. And then rise back up. Turn around to the left side of your mat, pivot the toes in. And left toes go forward, bend the knee. Come to warrior 2 on your legs. Reach for opposite elbows. Lift up and lean back. And back through center, hands to the floor inside of your left foot. All the same options. So you set your right knee down, walk forward, lean into the lizard lunge. If you want to take the back knee up and work some push-ups, go ahead. And those of you ready to do the arm balance, left arm is going to come underneath the left leg. Lean out into your right arm, extend the left leg out. Float, fly. And eventually work your way back into down dog. And set the knees down onto the floor. Take the big toes to touch, walk the knees wide. Set your fingertips down back behind you, and then bridge the hips up. Press down hard into the tops of the feet. Squeeze the glutes. Reach your upper arms down away from the ceiling. And then release. Take a breath. Similar but different. I'm going to show you some options first. So option number 1 is going to be just a reverse tabletop. Your fingers can face forwards or backwards. I'm not too picky with that. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. For those of you a bit more open, you're going to walk your feet in really close. Bring your hands in really close. Lift up just a touch. And then bring your knees down towards the floor in front of you. So it's similar to like the pose we just did. But with the toes tucked, you're going to feel some different sensations. If you're in the second variation, hug your inner ankles together. Pull your ribs down away from the ceiling, and you'll notice your thighs start talking a little bit more loudly. Either way, contract your glutes and press your feet into the floor. And from wherever you are, you'll release. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Open the knees up wide. We're getting pretty close to the end of our time together, so if you want to lay back, go into a reclined bound angle and start really, letting yourself settle, you can do that. If you want to walk forward, then go ahead and walk forward instead. Let yourself settle. Use the breath to help you do that. Make your exhales just a little bit longer than your inhales. Then rise up using the hands to help you. Let's set your feet onto the floor. If you're not already on your back, go ahead and make your way there now. Cross your right ankle over the top of the left thigh. And then drop your legs off to the left. So keep the right foot flat on the floor for this. If your left hand can, you'll reach for your right ankle and then start to send your right knee away from you. And then if you still want to go a little bit deeper, press your right heel into the floor. And then with your right hand, feel like you're trying to pull your ribs down into the right. It's very, very small little micro adjustment there. Your left leg is going to stay the same. Take your index and middle finger, grab onto your right big toe, so with your right hand, and then go into a reclined side big toe pose with that left leg in like a half bound angle. Big breath in and out here. And set the right foot down into the floor. We'll change sides, left ankle over the right knee. Lean over to the side. I'm going to, again, I have my pack on my side. I don't want to adjust it and make a lot of noise here, so. So right hand grabs into the left ankle this time, and then your left ribs pull down towards the floor. So your legs are going to be like this. And then with your left hand, reach across for your left big toe. Take the leg out to the side. Right leg is going to stay off to the right. Big breath in and out here. And release, hug the knees into your chest. If there's any last movements that you want to take, you can go ahead and take them now. As we're going to start settling into a final resting pose, extend your legs out. If you want, you could do like what I'm doing. I have my knees bent, my feet on the floor, and letting the knees knock together. And then rest your hands wherever they're comfortable. That might be on your torso, that might be out by your sides. Once you reach that position, commit yourself to it for the next minute. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And sigh the air out of your mouth. Feel all the parts of your system relaxing. Feel any fatigue dispersing as you're rejuvenated through this process of rest and self-awareness. Hope you're to stay here a bit longer, maybe a lot longer if you have the time. I'm going to leave you here. Once you're done resting, just take your time coming out of the position. Don't feel like you have to rush, not just for your body, but for your mind as well. You just created a very, hopefully, deeply trance-like state of ease. Do the best that you can to not disturb that. Hope to see you again very soon. If you enjoyed this practice, let me know down in the comments. Until next time, namaste.